Crash Bandicoot.
Okay, let's try that again. Love the fact that my internet is just absolutely fantastic. That's my favorite thing about being live, is that every time I go live, my internet decides it's going to take a massive shit on me. Apologies if I go in and out, ladies and gentlemen. Last stream I didn't have any technical issues, thank God. I guess God was looking down upon me that day. He's like, you know what? Let Bones stream. Let him have good internet connection. But not today. Nope, no sir. God does not let me stream at 3:02 on a Friday afternoon. He says nay to that. I'm still contemplating if I should give stripes on Felix. Whatever. Give some character. I'll make him forward. Kind of contrast with Tony's stripes, because his are sideways, his are forward. I like that. If anyone just rejoined the stream, I'm super sorry. My internet sucks. Dude. If I do that again, which something tells me it will die again, I'll probably just be like, never mind, internet sucks dick. I'm just going to have to, not stream today. Do it another day. Why is it white? Just going to have to stream another day. Oh, well. Which I really don't want to do that. This is me right now, hoping that my stream doesn't get disconnected. People are going to be smartasses in the chat and be like, wow, that stream was fantastic. I love the part where he died out. Also, boss, I figured out that echoing issue. Oh, wait a minute. I don't have music going. My bad. Let us fix that. I liked the music. That's a nice touch. I'll just shuffle it. Shuffle. Loop. We gotta get a wonderful ad going. It wouldn't be YouTube without obnoxious ads. There we go. Okay. Okay, well let's try that again. I'm gonna mute this tab right here so people can't watch this. Stream is back. Felix, we both have bad internet, huh? Yeah, we sure do, Felix. Yes, boss, the stream is back. And I am probably I'm just gonna exit this entirely so I don't see it. Just make sure that my echoey ass voice doesn't trickle in. I'll check chat in a minute. I'm gonna finish doing the line art and then I'll re-chat. So yeah, if anyone has any questions, that's my stupid way of saying, can you guys please ask me questions so we can keep stream going? And so it's not a slog to watch? I'd greatly appreciate that. I'm hoping that eventually my streams won't be this boring. Hey guys, welcome to the stream. Today I'm going to be, well, I think I'm going to be playing chess. But don't worry, there's going to be some Lost Media chat. Speaking of which, if anyone wants to share their Lost Media cases with me, I'm more than welcome to discuss those. I always like hearing about new cases. I'm doing a commission while I watch this, epically. Would you ever consider making merch? I would buy shirts. You would buy a Mr. Bones t-shirt. You would buy a Mr. Bones t-shirt. I've thought about making merchandise, but I think I should wait a little bit. You know, I don't want to make merchandise yet. I definitely have been thinking about it. I'd like to make a coffee mug. I'd like to make a little, like, if I could get at least 10,000 people following me, then I may do a thing with Makeshift, and maybe I can make a Mr. Bones plushie. I'd reach peak merchandise if I could make a U2s. That would be awesome. I have a bunch of ideas for those. So, yeah. But, yeah, if you buy a t-shirt, yeah, I can make a Redbubble if you guys would be interested, but we'd have to wait a little bit. Felix Lost Chest Media, yeah. The only Lost Media I had was the Nicktoons zombie one, and that already got solved. Oh yeah, that's something that everyone's been wanting to talk about. I'm happy that got found, by the way, because which I think is funny, because I made that Lost Media Limbo Volume 5 episode the same day I made that video that got found. If I had just waited a day, I would not only would have been able to cover Shrek and talk about how that got found, but I also would have been able to talk about Nicktoons Zombified in that video, and that would have given people more of a reason to watch Lost Media Limbo Volume 5. So, well, I'm happy you guys would buy a Mr. Bones t-shirt, but I don't really think a lot of people would. Only like die-hard Mr. Bone fans, which I don't think there's many of those guys out there watching. I think the only people that would buy my merchandise are the people that consistently come to my streams, which are, well, I haven't said, this is the first time I've seen you, Felix, but Boss definitely comes here at least once or twice every stream, so I can see him definitely buy, or she or whoever, I don't know your gender, but I'm sure Boss definitely would buy a t-shirt of Mr. Bones. Although I would like to make a plushie. That'd be cute if I could make a little Mr. Bones doll. Still thinking about that. I want to do more than just my cartoon character in my videos. I want to make like a puppet of Mr. Bones at some point. I think I've showed that on social media before. I have like a puppet of him that my friend made for me. And I may use it. I just don't know what I'd use it for. I want to do other videos that aren't Lost Media related. Perhaps I can make a video talking about those like Mario plush videos. Have you guys seen those? Those were popular back in the day. So I'd like to see a YouTuber making fun of those. I used to watch those when I was a kid. Those really shit Mario plush toy videos. Mario goes to the park, or you know what I mean. Those kinds of videos. I used to watch those all the time. I was a big fan of them. But then again, I was a dumb kid that liked anything on YouTube. So making fun of those videos, I wouldn't make fun of them. that's a harsh way of putting it. I would critique them. I would discuss why those videos aren't relevant anymore, you know? People don't like watching that kind of stuff. I think people began to realize, oh, hey, watching someone play with toys is kind of weird. Let alone, like, children, I can see why they would make those videos, but there are channels like Mario Logan, for example. Grown men playing with Mario toys. It's just weird. I don't understand that. But, like, it makes him money, so... But he genuinely thinks, he's not ashamed of it. Logan genuinely thinks what he does is an actual profession. He calls himself a puppeteer, but all he does is wiggle a Mario toy around. And he has really offensive stereotypes in his videos. Which is another thing I would discuss, is how offensive some of those channels can be. Because Logan isn't the only one. I would buy a Mr. Bones makeshift plush. I have 2 makeshift plushes already. Did you watch the Yoshi's Island plush videos? They were like 6-year-old me favorite. Yeah, I think I did watch those. I was like, how old was I when I did watch those? I think I was 6 or 7 when I watched those videos. I just thought, oh, it's a Mario show. You know? It's people's interpretation of Mario. I just thought it was cool. I like LSSQ's plush videos. I'm not talking about those. Those are like, that's like lost merchandise, you know? And I would totally discuss those. I like those. But the difference between me and L Supersonic Q is that L Supersonic Q's content is more informative. Mine is informative, but in my own way. I like talking about things in my own style. So if I ever make a merchandise video, which maybe I will, I don't know, if I find something that's interesting, I'll talk about it. However, I don't have any money, and it's not fun to talk about those and look for those unless you have money to spend, you know? So, maybe one day, though. I'll finally get around to talking about the Mario RPG plush set, which is, like, everyone's favorite piece of lost merchandise media to talk about. Does lost merchandise count as lost media, though? In my video, I claim that media is just entertainment. So do toys count as entertainment? Still thinking that one over. Anyway, so this one here is, basically what happens, here, I'll go ahead and give you guys the scoop here. So Felix here pops into my subconscious, my little pencil draws him. Tony's already here. Pops in, freaks out. Tony goes, whoa, easy, kid. Tries to calm him down. Felix, in a fit of happiness, hugs his friend and goes, Tony, I'm so glad to see you. Oh, jeez. And then Tony's like, there, get off me. And then Felix says, this is more unfinished, but then Felix says, say, what is this place? And then Tony says, well, that's the problem, kid. We're in the most dark, dank, demented place. Oh, no. Hell? Worse. The mind of a cartoonist. Oh, sick. And then here, Felix, I'm working on this right now, and he goes, wait a second, pal. Are you telling me that we're cartoons? And then Tony's like, oh, relax, Felix. Of course not. And then they're going to look into the abyss. I'm very excited to finish this. Okay, yeah, I've never watched those before. You gotta do that. I will at some point. I will make a video talking about those. Like, I want to do more than Lost Media. I need you guys to understand this. I want to do more content than just Lost Media. I am not just a Lost Media YouTuber. I count as one, yes, because I talk about Lost Media all the time. But I'm not just Lost Media. I talk about gaming stuff. I want to start talking about internet mysteries. I want to be like Wang, you know? I want to just talk about whatever I feel like talking about. What's up, Gator Gaming? What's up, Twana? Sorry if I pronounce you. We'll just call you TM. What's up? Do my middle school's branded pens from years back count as Lost Media? No, not really. Again, that's lost. That's a whole nother topic. I don't know what that would be specified as, but that's something different. That's something different. Sorry if you heard my thirsty ass drink a shit ton of water. Ugh. Hold on. Okay. Yeah, people are pointing out things in my comic that I messed up, so I'm gonna have to fix those. How's the music, by the way? I'm very curious. I think, oh yeah, Boss is right. I think that'd be a lost merchandise. But that's the thing, you know? Like lost merchandise is a whole nother thing. So I guess LSSQ is more of a lost merchandise tuber than a lost media YouTuber. What the hell am I saying? He's not only a lost media YouTuber, but he's also a lost merchandise YouTuber. You know what I mean? I'd like to see him make more of those videos, because I do think they're interesting. I do like learning about merchandise history. His nose too big. I just can't get his chin right. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is not the CalArt style. Everyone was saying that, like, your art reminds me of the CalArt style. I was very upset by that. My art looks nothing like the CalArt style, sir. Just Twitter being Twitter.
There's no way I can leave it. What the hell is the deal with all the shit on the floor?
Be right back, folks. Gotta take care of something real quick. Okay, guys, sorry about that. We are back. Where are my headphones? Oh, there they are. Senior Bones arrived. I had to tidy up a few things, so we're back on game. Sorry for that. I'm sure I lost a bunch of people, which is fun. These streams are also extremely delayed, so apologies if the wait is longer than it should be. There really is no point for me wearing my headphones in the first place. I'm not listening to anyone or anything. So, I mean, there's really no point in even wearing them. Also, can you guys hear the fuzz coming from my computer, just out of curiosity? Looks like he has lipstick. I have to check chat. Sweet Chili, welcome back. Oh, hey, what's going on? Gab, what's up, Gab? Dark Gwen, hey. Guys, what's up? I have to ask everyone that I just pointed out, Dark Gwen, Sweet Chili, Gab, Gator Gaming, how's it going, guys? Tell me how your day has been. I'm dying to know. I'm happy I'm finally getting back to work on this. I wish I could just get paid doing this, bro. Why can't I get paid working on this comic? It would be so fun. Also, my folks are watching my dogs, which I have puppies now. Awesome. I have a dachshund and a chihuahua. And they are a handful. Hopefully I don't have to deal with them. That would suck. My dad's just like, oh, hey, by the way, can you watch the dogs for 2 hours? Thanks. While I'm in the middle of a stream. That wouldn't be fun. So, with the combination of that and the thought of the stream dying again, streaming that's why I really don't stream that much. It's because, like, there's just so many things, like, so many variables that could prevent me from doing so that I don't even want to risk it. I don't want to risk it for the brisket, you know? If y'all have heard that term before. My dad earlier. This place looks like a shithole. He's not wrong. I need to clean my room. Send pic of the dogs. Gwen, you can check those out on you can check those out on my Twitter. I have a bunch of them. How much did I miss? Not much. You watched my dad coming in here and looking how much of a mess my room is. And then my stream died, so that's fun. What's going on, Chimera Animation? How are you? Sweet Chili says I'm doing good, bruh. Dark Gwen, I'm bored at work. Wait, aren't we all? Hey, this is a shameless question, but hey guys, why don't you ask me about my comic book? Any questions you have? Since, you know, the stream is about my comic book. I have some artists in here, so may as well have them ask those questions too. Also, Sweet Chili, bro, why don't you join these streams? Like, we could easily, like, do voiceover work and voice chat on Discord. It would be fun. I'd have a sidekick with me, or Gab. Speaking of which, I was thinking about doing one of those, like, public servers or whatever, where, like, people, like, draw in a public room and stream that, but I don't know if that would be interesting enough, or if anyone would be interested in that. So. I don't want to do that yet. How delayed is the stream? Because, like, I thought it was more delayed than I thought. I bet my room is messier. We'd have to see about that. Chimera, I love the comic. Thank you. Any new characters in mind? Yes. Other than Felix and Tony, there's going to be a bunch of characters. You'll have to wait and see. You have to wait and see them before I show them. I'm sure many of you, if you go on my Twitter, you'll see them. Looks nice. I love the comic. Ask about your comic book. That's fine, Sweet Chili. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. We may very well have to do that. So, I guess since there are some new people that joins, I can show what's going on here. Boss Swag's already seen it, but... So, we have this page here. I think you guys have already seen the first 2 pages on Twitter. But I got this page here. Felix and Tony have emerged into my subconscious. And they are happy to see each other again. They're beginning to figure out where they are, which is the most dark, dank, demented place. And Felix says, "Hell? It's worse. The mind of a cartoonist. Oh, sick!" And then, page 3, Felix questions his existence, and then Tony reassures him that they're totally not cartoons. To which they look dead. They deadpan into the camera. Really fun. It's going to be really fun to draw that panel right there. But we got to finish this one first. The whole goal of this comic is to not make things too complicated. Just make things simple, you know? Don't try too hard to make things super detailed. That'd be a fun idea. Line art's so clean. Thank you. There's going to be a fight in my hallway dorm right now. Or there's a fight going on. Oh, I hope the one that started it fails. I hope they get their ass kicked to them. I freaking love Tony's voice. I bet he's the... yeah, well, he's not really... That's more like New Yorker. He's more Brooklyn. Not Brooklyn. He's more New Jersey. Think like Fran from The Nanny. So some of them have accents. So Felix, Tony, and Lucy, which is Felix's little sister, they all have New Jersey accents. Their mother, Atsuko, is just normal. You know, she speaks English, but she has a hint of Japanese in her voice, because she's Japanese. Felix, Lucy, and Atsuko are all 3 of Japanese descent. And then, but what's funny about Felix is that his father, Franklin, was an American. He's from New Jersey, so that's where he gets the voice. He gets it from his dad. And then later he gets it from Tony, because we don't see Felix's dad for many years. You'll find out what happens to him. But then Lucy starts doing it because Felix does it, so it's just this continuous thing. I guess I just spoiled some of the characters in it, but you know, someone asked about the voices, I had to talk about them. They got a goofy New Jersey accent. Felix, don't be ridiculous. Only a moron would have to fall into a plot like that. Trap is the easiest one in the book. A total fool could fall for it. Luckily, I am that fool. I'm not a very good voice actor, unfortunately. I'm good at doing a pasty blonde-haired skeleton, but not a fat, smoking Italian New Jersey cat, unfortunately. Okay, now I know the lore. You don't know everything. There's a lot more to the story. So I call it Felix and his pal Tony. Like that's what the title is called. But really, it's about their whole family and what goes on. Because the whole plot of this comic is Felix and Tony are both these private investigators, and they solve these supernatural mysteries across planets and different timelines and dimensions, and sometimes just in their hometown, New Jersey. It just depends. Depends on the situation. But what I like about Felix and Tony's dynamic is you have Felix, who is this extremely, you know, energetic kid. You know, he's the apprentice of Tony, and Tony is the, you know, wise, cynical, smart-ass detective he is. He's teaching Felix how to be a proper detective. And so they go across and they solve these strange mysteries, and he's giving his wisdom to Felix in the worst way humanly possible. But sometimes they get themselves into some situations that not even Tony can get themselves out of, and so they have to get the help of their friends and family to help them out and get them out of the sticky situations they put themselves into, which is kind of what makes this so easy to write for, because I could put them in any situation and then I can just let the characters write the story for me. It's all about characters and their chemistry with each other. You have Felix, who's, you know, always looking on the bright side. Come on, Tony, it's not that bad, you know? Okay, sure, we're about to die, but, you know, at least we learned something along the way. And then you have Tony, who's like, Felix, the hell are you smoking, kid? Get your head out of your rear. We gotta think of a plan to get ourselves out of this situation, you know? Just stuff like that. Their banter is really what is where the comedy is driven. I think these 3 panels look good. I'm going to move on to the next one. What's your favorite? Who's your favorite? Crash, Sonic, Mega Man, Mario, or Spyro? Well, I love Crash. I love Sonic. I like Mega Man. I love Mario. I've never been a fan of Spyro. I've tried getting into Spyro. I'm not a big fan of it. Not the biggest fan of Spyro the Dragon, which would probably shock a lot of people, but if you knew me, I love Banjo. I think I love Banjo more than any of those characters. Though if I had to pick like 3, it'd probably be Mario, Crash, Sonic. You know? I like Sonic, classic Sonic games, you know, like the Genesis games, and that's pretty much it, as far as Sonic goes. That's why he's number 3. For Crash, or for Mario, well, that's a fight. I'd say number 1 would be Mario, and Crash would be number 2. The only reason why is because I have more fond memories playing Mario 64 than I do playing any of the Crash games. So, doesn't mean I don't love Crash. I love the orange marsupial. Just I can't talk today, folks. My most recent video was on Crash, the cut content of Twinsanity. For those who want to check that out, feel free to. Have some Lost Media guest on that episode, so check it out if you're interested. But yeah, Mario definitely is probably number 1 on that list, only because I have way more fond memories playing games like Mario 64 and Galaxy on my Wii than I do playing any video game. Okay, other than Banjo-Kazooie. Banjo-Kazooie still is my absolute okay, Tooie's my favorite, but that franchise is my favorite video game franchise, period. It's so good. If you have not played Banjo-Kazooie, stop watching this and go play them right now. Go buy an Xbox, buy an N64, excuse me, emulate it, I don't care. Go play the Banjo games, they're fantastic. I love them. What's going on in chat? Banjo is always at the top. How do you find motivation to do a comic? I've been trying to get started on one since 2018. Dude, I'm lazy. I've been doing this since... Damn. I'd say I really got serious with this in 2020. You got Senior Bones in the background here. No, so I've been working on this since 2020, and I've rewritten and redone artwork, and I've done this stuff for a long time. But I'd say the motivation just drives from you wanting. I've been doing it for so long. I've been wanting to do it for so long. I want this chapter of my life to finally be finished, you know? He's quite the chatterbox, I must say. Can you guys hear him in the background? I'm dying to know. Can you hear my dad? He's trying to sell. Businessman. As far as I'm concerned, he's doing a good job. Sounds like he's putting bread on the table. I'm just minding my own business, drawing my silly cat comic, and then he's in the background. Oh yeah, yeah, oh, hey, oh, yeah. I feel so shitty right now. Who do you main in Smash? Banjo, obviously. Did you hear about the Angry Beavers Reanimated collab? Making the Lost finale Bye Bye Beavers called Otters Reanimate. No, I have not heard about that. It's the first I've heard about it. I'm not too into the reanimated community. I don't really participate in those, so I have not heard of that before. What's a game that you like but everyone else hates? Ooh, I don't know. What's a game I like but everyone hates? Probably The Wrath of Cortex. I really like The Wrath of Cortex. I think that's... But it's because of nostalgia. I've noticed a lot of people are beginning to fall in love with Nuts and Bolts. I hate that game. I despise it. I didn't make it very clear in my Banjo video that I didn't like it. I'm not the biggest fan of it. I tried not to be an asshole about it, but this is a stream, so I don't care. I hate Nuts and Bolts. I think it's a spit in the face to the original games. I think it's a great game, per se, but it's not a good Banjo game. I don't think they should have made a Banjo game out of that. I think they should have made it at least a little bit more traditional. They should have at least added more platforming to it than just cars. They had more platforming in the game, and there was more focus on collecting stuff, then I think the game would have been a lot better. But it strayed too far from the original formula, and it was just too big of a jump for me. So, and I've tried playing it on multiple occasions, so don't say, have you played it though? I have played it at least, I've tried it to at least. I've tried to play it at least 3 different times, and every time I'm just like, I cannot get into this game. This is not good. I think if they rebranded it as something else, I think it would have been a fine little rare game. Wouldn't have played it a lot, but I would have appreciated it. You know, like Jet Force Gemini. But, no. Just haven't had interest in playing it since. Is Clip Studio Paint easy? I bought it, but I haven't gotten into using it. Yeah, I've had Clip Studio Paint for a while. It's mainly because I'm so used to traditional stuff, that, like drawing on paper, that I just haven't really gotten around to it. But I've been practicing digital stuff recently, and I've gotten better at it. So, yeah, I think once you get the hang of it, I'd say practice, draw some stuff on it first before you really get serious with it. Just doodle, get used to the controls, and get used to how everything works, and then I'd say dive right in. I've been using it for about a month, and I'd say I'm pretty confident. So it doesn't take long to get used to it. But what I do is I draw the rough drafts on paper, and then I take a screenshot of it, and I just send it to my computer, and I just draw over it. And I just ink it digitally. So, I main Robin and Baelith. Oh, well, I'm happy for you. I do not like Fire Emblem. Because of Smash. A perfectly good Smash rep was given to a Fire Emblem character. That could have been Crash Bandicoot, and instead we got Byleth. But hey, if you like playing as her, I'm happy for you. Hey, what's up, Burr? Burr Lost Media, the Me and My Friends man. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? Okay, so. Where was I? Where was I here? I main Luigi. I've been using totally legal copy of Paint Tool Sci for like 2 years, but MS Paint is the best art program. What? Boss, did you draw that fan art of me in MS Paint? I respect you. Words cannot describe how much I respect you if you made that in MS Paint. You must be an artistic god if you can draw something like that in MS Paint. By the way, guys, go follow Boss on Twitter, please. This is not a request. This is a demand. She makes absolutely fantastic stuff. So, check her out, bro. Don't be ridiculous, Felix. Only a fool would do that. Luckily, I'm here to save the day. I've always thought JonTron would be perfect for Tony. Like, if I just got John to do, like, that voice I'm looking for, that New Jersey accent, because he does it very well. Just kind of make John's voice a little deeper. He would be perfect for Tony, I think. And then for Felix, I don't know who I would get. I'd probably just hire someone, like an actual voice actor. I don't think I have anyone in mind. Though, I would like to, the villain of the comic, or one of the villains, who will probably be the first villain you see in, like, the origin I'm working on. I want Colossal is Crazy to voice him. He's like that really fancy, posh, deep British man voice. I think Colossal is perfect for that character. So... and for that role. If you guys even know who I'm talking about, Colossal is Crazy. He's like a commentary YouTuber. Hi, Mr. Bones. I will tell you, we are very close to a new update on Me and My Friends. Oh, shit, really? Burr, thank you for letting me know. Actually, I don't know if you're allowed to or not, but could you let me know about that on Discord or on Twitter DMs? I'd love to learn more about that. I'll keep my mouth shut if I need to be, but I need more Me and My Friends information in my life. I actually have an update on that too, or I had an update on that in Lost Media Limbo Volume 4, and I believe we reached out to the creator on LinkedIn, or the director of it on LinkedIn. I helped me and LSSQ and General Wartor, we worked together to contact the director, and she ended up replying to me, and I was like, hey, Mrs. blah, 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 I was wondering if you know anything about Me and My Friends. And she's like, sure thing, Marcus, what you need to know? And I'm like, yeah, I'd like to know about the plot of it. Just to keep things cool. And she's like, oh, the plot, there wasn't really a plot. It was just the idea of what to do when you're waiting for something. So the Backyardigan friends, they created paper crafts. They painted a picture, Learning how to be patient was the message of Me and My Friends, or at least the pilot. And I thought that was interesting. That's a tidbit of information that we didn't know about for a long time. And I was like, oh, okay, interesting. So do you have any footage of it? And then Mrs. Director here, she says, oh, yeah, I do have it, but unfortunately I can't share it. Hopefully one day it releases online. Okay, thanks. Which, dude, it sucks. We were so close. We were so close to getting our hands on that pilot. And I was really hoping she would just be like, yeah, sure, here you go. And she'd just give me a file. Shut up, Marcus, and leave me alone. Leave me be. I'm a very important woman, and I have business to attend to. I would have been like, yes, ma'am. Mrs. Director, I respect you. Let's see what's going on in the comments. Burr, I am no longer in that server. I left it. But if you could just DM them to me on Twitter. DM them, please. Just DM them to me on Twitter. I'd love to see more of it, I will make an update video on that, and I'll make it good. My last update video on Me and My Friends was terrible. But I'm gonna, if we have more images and screenshots, if I'm allowed to, of course. I don't know if I'm allowed to or not, but if I am, I'll totally make an update video on it. But regardless, just send those to me on Twitter. I want to see those in my life. I can't believe we have an update on Me and My Friends. That's insane. I thought this search was dead. Like, I just thought it was turbo dead. There was no way we were going to get our hands on it unless someone just magically found a copy of it online, which I still to this day think that that's going to happen. One of these days, mark my words, people, one of these days, we are just going to get Me and My Friends uploaded to Reddit or something, and it's going to be like, oh, the Me and My Friends pilot has been found, and then someone just randomly, anonymously found a copy of it somewhere, and then just uploaded it online. That's what's going to happen. Like the Earthworm Jim pilot. Like, other than the Earthworm Jim test animation, which is found recently. So happy about that. However, I do want to get that in better quality. But anyway, other than the Earthworm Jim test, Me and My Friends is like my most wanted piece of media. Period. I want to define that shit so badly. Let's see how that looks. Let's see how this looks. Transform. Why not? Oh, this is the wrong layer. Edit, transform, scale. And if you can't send me any screenshots, wait, do I have your Discord information? Oh, I got Boxy in here that's saying, can't interact with you via YouTube chat right now. What you up to? I see you working on the comic. Any plans with the characters currently? Yeah, well, right now Felix and Tony are trapped in my subconscious, so... Burr, I have you, I think, on Discord. Hold on. I don't think I do, actually. I don't. Burr, go ahead and send me your Discord information, will ya? Actually, you know what? Oh, wait, never mind. You sent it to me. Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. This is not actual screenshots. Okay, my bad. Okay, my bad. My bad. I'm an idiot. That's not... Okay, so what you meant by we may be, you mean that as in, like, the person may have some, they have to look for them. Okay, I see what you're saying. Okay. So, hopefully they still have those. Shit. Wow. For the first time in, what? Almost a year, we finally have an update on Me and My Friends. Do you guys remember that video? I think I privated it. That's Mr. Bones Lost Media. Hey guys, it's Mr. It was like really crispy and crunchy, so it sounded like I was in a public restroom when I recorded that. Hey guys, Mr. Bones here. Boss Swag says, I have lots of merchandise. I have lost merchandise stuff. When I worked at the mall, there was so many stuff that changed a lot. Oh wow. Cool. Interesting. Well, Burr, I just want to say thank you so much for enlightening me. If you guys do get those screenshots, please send those to me as soon as possible, because I will totally make an update on that. Happy that we're finally going to get more... I thought we had contacted everybody. Bro, I swear I thought we contacted everyone. I thought the director was the last chance. Deadass. I am baffled. I'm really excited. I don't know if you guys couldn't tell or not, but I'm shitting my pants right now. I hope we can, not only I hope can we get screenshots, but I hope this sparks interest in the search again and we can actually get it found. Oops. I'm hoping we can get that piece of lost media finally uncovered. I am dying to watch that. I think once Me and My Friends is found, I'm happy. I don't think there's any more lost media that I genuinely give a shit about. Maybe Jimmy Two Shoes. And maybe the Garfield's Judgment Day, some of those assets from the film. But other than that, and Me and My Friends, that's all of the lost media. I'll still talk about lost media stuff, but like that's genuinely like the only thing that I'm still extraordinarily interested in. Because Earthworm Jim was like the #1. Me and My Friends is now #1, but it used to be #2. But ever since Jim was found, it's like, oh, okay, well, I guess all of those current cases have just been bumped up a notch. Yeah, the search for Me and My Friends is crazy. Yeah, dude, it is crazy. It's insanity. I think only the creator and the director have a copy of the pilot. Yep, Burr, you are 100% correct. They are the only two that have a copy of it. 100%. I think Janice definitely has it with her. She definitely has it. The biggest problem with Janice in particular, or Mrs. Burgess, however you want to pronounce her name, biggest problem with her is that we can't get into contact with her. No matter how hard we try, she does not go online. She must not have a computer or a phone or anything, or she just doesn't respond to fans. But even like just regular fans asking her about Me and My Friends, not Me and My Friends, Backyardigan questions, she doesn't respond to them. She doesn't talk to them. And I'm not saying that like that's a bad thing or like she's a bad person for that or anything. It's just it's frustrating because like she's probably the only person where we could actually get confirmation. That's why I'm wanting like a big name, like a big person that has a huge following. Like I'm not talking about people like Blame It on George. I'm talking about someone like the guy that helped find Crackmaster and learn more information about that. Like I'm hoping someone like that. He had like a podcast, Moist Critical, yeah, Moist Critical, talking about Me and My Friends. But like if we can get someone that has a huge following to discuss Me and My Friends and drive a bunch of people interested in it, perhaps we very well could get a response from her. However, it's going to take more than just, a random schmuck emailing her on one of her hundreds of emails, being like, hey, do you know about Me and My Friends? One of my first ideas when the search was contacting the president of Nickelodeon at the time. Because he on his LinkedIn page, he claims that he greenlit Dora the Explorer. And if you guys remember, Dora the Explorer was chosen over Me and My Friends. So I figured, maybe he knows, or maybe he maybe not have a copy of it, but he could very well give us more information about it. But he was another person that we couldn't contact. The pilot's costumes stayed with one of the people involved with the robotics part of the costume. Really? Oh, are you shitting me? Oh my gosh. That is awesome. Do we know who this person is? Have we reached them? Bro, I need to see. Dude, I'm shitting my pants right now. I'm so excited. I'm sorry. I need to see screenshots of the present day Me and My Friends crew. I need to see it. I want to see how disgusting and shitty they look. Did we disconnect? Did we disconnect? Hold on. I need to check. It died for a second. Yeah, it did die for a second. Thank God. Oh, dude, I almost shit myself. I thought the stream died, and we just lost all those people. 10 people isn't a lot, but when it comes to my streams, that's a lot of people. But anyway, what was I? Yeah, I don't understand why people like label stuff like that as creepy. I find it more interesting. I want to see what these costumes look like present day. I'm dying to know. I think I added a little too much detail. I added way too much detail. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I'm back. I cannot talk today. I need a drink of water. Okay, so I have two announcements. One, Ginger Snaps, my cat, is in my room. Hello, Ginger Snaps. Good to have you on the stream. And two, we may have to wrap things up in about 30 minutes or so. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to go get my hair cut. So I forgot we scheduled that at 5:30, so I have about I got about an hour or so. So yeah, but I will still continue doing the line art. But as soon as I come back, I'm probably gonna get back to streaming this, most likely. So we're gonna have to delay this for just a few hours. But I'm happy all you guys have stuck around so far. I'm shocked. I think the only thing I was interested in was I think that's the only thing I was interested in, me and my friends. Yeah, that. I think it's the puppets. Have you seen what the E.T. puppet looks like present day? Oh yeah, I've seen it. It looks horrifying. Ray, 2022 might be the best year for finding lost media, says Ray. I agree. We have found so much lost media this year. It's insane. Dark One, I have to go, but have a nice rest of your stream. Thank you, Dark One. I appreciate it. Dark Boss Swag. Gonna go get that fresh cut. You know it. You know it. Sorry, guys. Just typing something out. Oh. Ah. Ow. Yeah, totally, guys. For sure. All right, anyway, back to work. So, I got to... I don't like how his eye looks in that. I think I'm going to fix that. I like how my cat is perched right on the arm of my chair. And she's like overweight, so she looks like a bread loaf. Like a big bread loaf on my armchair. Ginger Snaps. Oh, goodness. She wants to say hi. She's gonna lick my shirt now. Of course she is. Oh, goodness. Sorry, guys. I love my cat. Oh, that looks better. Kind of looks like he has a big forehead, though. You know what? Never mind. That does not look better. That does not look better. Maybe it's his teeth? There's just something about this that looks off. I can't put my finger on it. Okay, you know what? That looks better. That looks much better. He doesn't look ugly in that one. Or, you know, not as ugly as he should. Yeah, this looks good so far. Let's see chat so far. Gorefield, says Gab. Yes, Gorefield indeed. My cat was licking my hair for like 5 minutes. That's good to know. There's a cat cafe near my college, and I haven't seen that many cats in like years. Well, you should stop on by and check out my place. It's full of cats. I have, I think, what's it now? 8 cats, I think. On top of 2 dogs. Surprisingly, my house doesn't even smell that bad. It's just full of cats. We keep all of the litter in one designated area, so the smell doesn't permeate the entire house. Thank God. Hey, what are you chewing on? Oh, she's just eating out of her food dish. I think his eyebrows look a little jacked, too. I think I may fix that, too. He looks kind of cursed without eyebrows. Okay, yeah, that's much better. Wait a sec, pal. Are you telling me what cartoons? Bah, of course not, Felix. I gotta color in Felix's hair here. Hey, quick question. You guys remember that episode of Looney Tunes with Dracula, and then Bugs Bunny's like, la da 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 abracadabra, and then he turns Dracula into a bat? Am I the only person that remembers that episode of Looney Tunes? I love that episode. I know it's random, but I've just been thinking about it for the past couple of days, and I can't stop thinking about it. What's your favorite episode of Looney Tunes? Do we have anyone in here that even watches Looney Tunes? Am I the only person that watches that? I wouldn't be surprised if that is the case.